Hello everybody, it's Malik from Tech Enterprise and welcome to your fourth Java tutorial. And in today's video, we'll talk about variables and how they are being used. A variable by definition can be defined as a placeholder for storing something. Think of it like a box, think of it like a drum, think of it like a store. Anywhere you put something in programming is called a variable. Now, I'm going to explain this using a linear equation. Let's say we have a linear equation. Y is equals to 3x plus 15. We're then asked to find the value of y when x is equals to 4. We find y when x equals 4. Now this expression x equals 4 means that anywhere in our equation we see x is going to assume a value 4. So I'll come over here. This equation then means 3 times 4 plus 15. That's just what it tells you. It tells you that, oh, anywhere I see x, I'm going to assume the value 4. It's the same way it works in programming. Now, in programming, this x over here is called a variable because y, it holds a value 4. The 4 over here is called the data value. It's very important to know that a variable in Java must have a data type. Now, what the data type does is that the data type tells JVM, Java Virtual Machine, that, hey, I'm having a variable x, and this variable x has to be of this family. By family, I mean the data type, the kind of data type it has to be. So we have various types of data types in Java. We have the integer, we have the long, we have the short, we have the byte, we have the boolean, we have the char, which is character, we have the string, which contains strings of what? Characters or words. So those are the various types of data types we have in Java. We're going to be starting with the integer data type. Now the integer data type are used with variables that holds whole numbers or integer value. What do I mean by whole number or integer value? Whole number or integer value are numbers that range from -1 to positive infinity. It doesn't have a decimal point. For example, we have x equals to 4. 4 doesn't have a decimal point, hence it's a whole number. And also, how do you declare a variable with an integer data type? You do that by coming over here and typing int with your variable name. I'm going to use a as my variable name, and I'll put a semicolon at the end. So this is how you can declare a variable with an integer data type. And how do you initialize a variable? You can come over here and put a equals 6. Now this means that the variable name a holds a value 6. Enough of all this talking. Let's just write a little program. I'm going to write a program that is going to put my age given the year I was born. So what do I need to do? I'm going to delete this or comment it out, or better still, let me delete it. So over here, I'm going to type int birth year. Here. I'm going to type int again, present year. I'm going to type int again, age. And remember that age has to be present year minus the birth year. I'm getting an error sign because I've not initialized my birth year. Neither have I initialized my present year. So I'm going to initialize my birth year. I'll come over here, I'll type birth year is equals to 19. I'll use 1993. Notice that when I initialize my birth year, the error sign is out. Next off, I'm going to initialize the present year. Present year, capital letter. 2019. When 2019. Notice also that when I initialize the present year, the error sign went out. Now, how do I print out my age? Remember that the age is equals to the present year less the birth year. So I do this by simply typing my print line statement system that out. But print line, and it says you are concatenate. I'll call my variable age. Years old. And I'll end it with a semicolon. It's very important. You have to end it with a semicolon. And after that, I'll right click here and I'll click on run. So you said you are, says you are 26 years old. I can also change this birth year to, let's say, 1985. 1985. I'll rerun. Say you are 34 years old. I could also change it to, let's say, 1894. I'll run. It said you're 125 years old. So this is how you can declare a variable with an integer data type, and this is how you can use it. It's pretty simple. You notice here that after declaring my variable birth year and present year, I initialized it, and I also, instead of writing a number over here, I just called the variable name present year, and I called the next variable name birth year. The age now is the present year less the birth year, which gives me a value. There's no need to initialize the age because the age is doing an arithmetic subtraction over here, and the value is being stored into the variable age. This is why when you come over here, you have the UR. The value that has been stored in age is outputted, which is 125, plus the string of characters, which is years old. So this is how you can use an integer data type. Now, instead of coming over here and declaring your variable in birth year, declaring this other one present here, you can do everything on one line. You can come over here, and instead of putting ints here, you can come over here and separate it with a comma. You're having one data type covering two variable names. One data type covering two variable names. You can also come over here, instead of initializing this separately on one line, you can come over here and comment this out. Sorry, I'm going to comment it out. Then I'll delete this. I'll come over here and put an int. Now initialize this to 1894. Or any of the semicolon. It's the same thing over here. The present year is 2019. Or any of the semicolon. If you run this, it's gonna give you the same value. Here you have it. You're 125 years old. Let me change it to know if it's working very well. 1989 and 1768. I'll run it. So change. You're 251 years old, man. I want to live that long. So this is how you can initialize variables and declare data types in Java. So guys, that's it for this video. But before we go, I'm going to issue you guys a challenge, and in the next video we'll solve it together. So here you have it, the challenge. Please try and solve it, and please make sure you subscribe to my channel, and also click on the bell icon to get new notification each time I upload a new video. And on the comment section, make sure you comment, ask me anything you don't understand. I'm gonna explain that to you. See you in the next video. Peace. Bye bye.